Freedom starts when you quit complaining, even in your head. Most of us have no idea how much our own minds steal our peace. It doesn't come from the world or from other people or even from our circumstances. It comes from that little internal whisper that says, "This shouldn't be happening. I don't like this." Or, "Why me?" You know the ones. "I can't believe they said that to me." "Why does traffic always back up when I'm in a hurry?" "I've told him a dozen times to clean up after himself." "My body just doesn't cooperate anymore." "I can't stand the way she chews." "How could anyone believe that pile of garbage?" The list is endless, of course, and they seem harmless, but each of these little grumbles plants a seed of tension and misery, and we water those seeds every time we replay the story, on the drive home, in the shower, listening to social media, lying in bed at night, and so on. That's rumination. Our mind's endless talk show, replaying the parts of life we resist as if another round of analysis will somehow set us free. It never does. We assume our complaints matter because we care about them. But here's the truth that almost no one faces. No one else really cares about your complaints. Not your spouse, not your kids, not your coworkers. People may nod politely, but inside, they're just waiting for the storm to pass. Complaints have no life, no joy, no power. They drain energy from everyone who touches them, including you. The hidden cost of caring about your complaints. Every time you indulge a complaint, internally or aloud, you reinforce a mental addiction. It's the illusion that if you complain enough, the situation might magically yield to your will. But all it really does is deepen the groove of dissatisfaction. The more you care about your complaints, the more you feed the part of your mind that thrives on being unhappy. It's a mental loop. Discomfort, complaint, a momentary feeling of control, more discomfort. That's the cycle of suffering. Freedom begins the moment you can see that loop clearly and decide, I am no longer interested in my own complaints. Becoming disinterested in your own drama. Disinterest doesn't mean denial. You're not pretending the problem doesn't exist. You're just refusing to worship it by giving your life energy to it over and over again. When a complaining thought arises about your spouse, your job, your neighbor, the weather, your aging knees, pause and notice. The mind immediately wants to build a case. This is not right. It should not be happening. This always happens to me. People never listen. Life isn't fair. That's your cue to step back. Don't argue with the thought. Just see it. Say quietly to yourself, it's just a thought, nothing more than a complaint, no value in remaining there. I don't need to linger on it. That sentence is a mental sword. It cuts the tie between thought and suffering. You'll feel it. The air inside your mind clears, and something lighter begins to breathe again. The power of redirected attention. The human mind is a spotlight. Whatever it shines on grows larger. If you keep shining it on what's wrong, your world will fill with what's wrong. But the moment you turn it toward what's working, even slightly, your sense of peace begins to return. Try this simple redirection tool. When you catch yourself complaining internally, ask, what's working for me right now? What can I appreciate even a little in this moment? What am I free to do next? These questions interrupt the complaint loop. They bring your attention back to the present, where life is actually happening. Freedom isn't about fixing every external thing. It's about reclaiming your attention from thoughts that make you suffer, refusing to be the host. Think of complaints as unwanted guests knocking at the door of your mind. If you open the door, they come in, sit on the couch, eat your food, and complain about the lighting. You don't have to fight them. Just don't invite them to stay. Let them knock, smile at the noise, and let silence answer the door. The moment you stop entertaining your own complaints, something beautiful happens. The mind softens, clarity returns. You start to see that most of what disturbs you isn't reality, it's your resistance to reality. Simple daily practice. Here's a 3-step method that can change your mental landscape if you practice it daily. 1. Notice. Catch yourself in the act of complaining, whether aloud or in your head. Don't judge, just notice. 2. Label. Silently name it. A complaint. That label alone breaks identification with the thought. 3. Redirect. Shift focus to something true and neutral. Your breath, your body, the feeling of your feet on the floor. Then find one thing, just one, to appreciate. Do this 50 times a day if you must. Each redirection weakens the old habit and strengthens your freedom. Your mind will whisper, but I need to fix this before I can feel okay. Don't believe it. You can be free right now simply by withdrawing your interest from every thought that says you can't. Every complaint is a small protest against reality, and reality always wins. Better to make peace with this moment, with yourself, with life as it is, because when you stop caring about your complaints, you stop feeding your suffering, and that's where true freedom begins.
This has been the NeuroShift podcast. The episode description includes a link to contact Dr. Kale. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for our next episode.